In the annals of human history, there exist whispers of institutions so ancient and enigmatic that their very names evoke a sense of reverence and intrigue. These schools, shrouded in secrecy and steeped in tradition, have been the cradle of knowledge, philosophy, and esoteric teachings, their legacies echoing through the ages. Among them, three stand out: the Academy of Athens, the Shaolin Monastery, and the School of Pythagoras. Each of these institutions has woven a unique tapestry of wisdom, discipline, and mystery, influencing countless generations and shaping the course of human thought. The Academy of Athens, founded by the great philosopher Plato around 387 BCE, was more than just an institution. It was a sanctuary for the pursuit of truth and understanding. Nestled in the heart of ancient Greece, this school attracted the brightest minds of the time, offering a curriculum that encompassed philosophy, mathematics, astronomy, and the arts. Plato envisioned a place where individuals could engage in dialectic discussions, challenging each other's ideas and refining their understanding of the world. The Academy was not merely a place of learning, it was a philosophical haven where the concepts of justice, virtue, and the ideal state were passionately debated. Yet, the true essence of the Academy lay in its secretive practices and teachings. Plato's writings often hinted at deeper truths hidden beneath the surface, suggesting that the ultimate knowledge was reserved for those who were willing to delve into the mysteries of existence. The concept of the forms, abstract ideals that represented the truest essence of all things, was central to Plato's philosophy. He believed that only through rigorous intellectual pursuit could one begin to grasp these elusive truths. The Academy, therefore, was not just an educational institution. It was a crucible for the soul, where students were transformed through the fires of inquiry and contemplation. As centuries passed, the Academy endured, surviving the tumultuous waves of history. It attracted luminaries such as Aristotle, who would later establish his own school, the Lyceum. However, the Academy's legacy was not without its challenges. The rise of Christianity and the decline of Hellenistic thought led to its eventual closure in the 6th century CE. But the philosophical seeds sown within its walls continued to flourish, influencing the Renaissance and shaping modern Western thought. Across the vast expanse of time and geography, another ancient institution emerged, equally steeped in mystery: the Shaolin Monastery. Nestled in the mountains of Henan Province, China, the Shaolin Monastery was founded in the 5th century CE, becoming a beacon of Buddhist teachings and martial arts. The monks who resided there were not only practitioners of meditation and spirituality, but also warriors, blending the physical and metaphysical in a harmonious dance of discipline and enlightenment. The legend of the Shaolin monks is intertwined with the development of Shaolin Kung Fu, a martial art that has captivated the world with its grace and power. However, the true essence of Shaolin was not merely in its combat techniques, but in the philosophy that underpinned its practices. The monks believed that physical training was a pathway to spiritual awakening, a means to cultivate mindfulness, discipline, and inner peace. The rigorous training regimens, often shrouded in secrecy, were designed to push the body and mind to their limits, forging not just skilled fighters, but enlightened beings. The Shaolin Monastery became a sanctuary for those seeking refuge from the chaos of the outside world. It was a place where the principles of compassion, humility, and self-discipline were instilled in its inhabitants. The monks engaged in deep meditation, seeking to transcend the illusions of the material world and connect with a higher consciousness. The teachings of Zen Buddhism flourished within the monastery's walls, emphasizing direct experience and the importance of living in the present moment. However, the Shaolin Monastery's legacy was not without its trials. Over the centuries, it faced numerous invasions and political upheavals, often becoming a target for those who sought to extinguish its light. Yet, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, the monastery endured, its teachings spreading far beyond the mountains of China. The principles of Shaolin Kung Fu and Zen Buddhism found their way into the hearts and minds of countless individuals, transcending cultural boundaries and inspiring generation. As we traverse the tapestry of ancient schools, we arrive at the school of Pythagoras, a beacon of mathematical and philosophical inquiry in ancient Greece. Founded by the enigmatic figure Pythagoras around the 6th century BCE, this school was not merely a place of learning. It was a community bound by shared beliefs and practices. Pythagoras and his followers, known as the Pythagoreans, delved into the mysteries of numbers, geometry, and the cosmos, believing that the universe was governed by mathematical principles. The Pythagorean school was characterized by its secretive nature, with members adhering to strict codes of conduct and esoteric teachings. They believed in the concept of reincarnation and the transmigration of souls, viewing life as a cycle of learning and growth. The Pythagoreans engaged in rigorous study, exploring the relationships between numbers and the natural world, seeking to uncover the underlying harmony that governed existence. Among their many contributions, the Pythagoreans are perhaps best known for the Pythagorean theorem, a mathematical principle that remains foundational to geometry today. However, their influence extended far beyond mathematics. They explored the realms of music, astronomy, and philosophy, believing that the harmony of the cosmos could be understood through numerical relationships. The idea that all is number encapsulated their worldview, suggesting that the essence of reality could be deciphered through mathematical inquiry. The school of Pythagoras was not without its challenges. As the influence of the Pythagoreans grew, so too did the suspicion surrounding their secretive practices. In the 5th century BCE, political turmoil led to the persecution of Pythagorean followers, forcing many to flee and seek refuge in distant lands. Despite these trials, the teachings of Pythagoras endured, influencing philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle, and leaving an indelible mark on the development of Western philosophy and mathematics. As we reflect on these three ancient schools, the Academy of Athens, the Shaolin Monastery, and the School of Pythagoras, we uncover a shared thread that binds them together: the pursuit of knowledge, the exploration of the human experience, and the quest for deeper understanding. Each institution, in its own unique way, has contributed to the tapestry of human thought, shaping the way we perceive the world and our place within it. The Academy of Athens, with its emphasis on philosophical inquiry, challenged individuals to question the nature of reality and the principles of governance. The Shaolin Monastery, through its integration of martial arts and spirituality, offered a path to self-discovery and inner peace. The School of Pythagoras, with its mathematical explorations, revealed the underlying order of the universe, inviting us to contemplate the mysteries of existence. In a world increasingly driven by technology and materialism, the teachings of these ancient schools remain relevant. They remind us of the importance of introspection, the value of community, and the necessity of seeking truth beyond the surface. The legacies of the Academy of Athens, the Shaolin Monastery, and the School of Pythagoras serve as guiding lights, illuminating the path toward wisdom and understanding. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, we can draw inspiration from the principles espoused by these ancient institutions. The Academy encourages us to engage in critical thinking and dialogue, challenging our assumptions and expanding our horizons. The Shaolin Monastery invites us to cultivate mindfulness and discipline, nurturing our inner selves in the face of external chaos. The School of Pythagoras inspires us to explore the interconnectedness of all things, seeking harmony in a world often rife with discord. In conclusion, the ancient, mysterious, and secret schools of the Academy of Athens, the Shaolin Monastery, and the School of Pythagoras stand as testaments to humanity's enduring quest for knowledge and understanding. Their teachings, though rooted in the past, continue to resonate with us today, offering timeless wisdom that transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. As we honor their legacies, let us embrace the spirit of inquiry, discipline, and harmony they embody, forging our own paths toward enlightenment in an ever-evolving world.